Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife and Resources Agency.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. As we roll into our 23rd year, it's hard to believe that this young man on the other end of the line is even rolling. I mean, it seems like yesterday that I had a chance to meet Mark Rose and his family, and have adapted a long-time friendship with Mark through my difficulties or whatever it might be. So I couldn't think of a better guy to close out this special show on Outdoors with Larry Ray about people who love the outdoors, who love their family, who love God, and don't mind talking about it. And so, Ron, you're listening in as we talk to Mark Rose,
Absolutely,
a good friend, and it's
friend.
It's hard for me to say Wynn, Arkansas, but I can. I guess that
starts with a W.
What better town for a pro fisherman to live in than Wynn?
Well, if you could spell it correctly, it'd be okay.
W-I-N-D.
That's W-I-N. That's what it needs to be. Knock the D out. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Larry. Good morning, Ron. How are y'all?
We're doing great. Good to talk to you. And I wanted to give you equal time to your daughter. I know that we gave a lot of publicity in a previous segment on today's show to Bella Gross, the daughter of Buddy Gross, who killed a nice deer last Saturday. But it seemed like one of your daughters killed a nice deer this year, hadn't she, Mark?
She did. Natalie killed Natalie is my deer hunter. Both of them used to deer hunt, and then Hannah Grace just got a soft spot in her heart and for them, and didn't want to harvest them anymore. She still loves to go with her sister, but yeah, Natalie kills one every year, and she got a really nice 8-point this year.
Where did she get that one at?
She killed that deer over on you guys know probably Bert Robinson, who owns land along the river.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
Bert lets us hunt a little about 150 acres over in Arkansas, and he has kind of let Natalie have a run of that, and
she got a nice
the only
one.
person to hunt it, and
she
killed a nice one over there. It's along the Mississippi River.
And when did she kill that one? That was in December?
A couple weeks. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I thought it was.
It was a good one.
Yeah, it was a good one. But so we want to salute her on this day as we've talked to duck hunters and deer hunters and things along that. And Mark, I know that you like to hunt yourself, but at the same time, we really want to talk to you about 2023. What's coming up for you? As you go into this time, man, you've done so well. Member of the $3 million club, or is that just $3? I can't read it.
Yeah.
Some of the zeros are missing here. I don't know, but
they've been missing from me for a long time. I don't know where they are.
No. You've done really well, buddy.
Excellent.
And you've represented our area really well. So let's talk about 2023. What's up for you? What have you set up for yourself for this year, and how does the schedule set up for you?
Well, a lot of the three things that you talked about starting the show: faith, family, and fishing. I'm going to be fishing the Major League Fishing Bass Pro Tour this year. Mm-hmm. We're going to 5 fish instead of all you can catch. Of course, we're going to catch all we can catch, but we're going to only be judged on the biggest 5.
How do you like that? How do you like that, Mark?
It don't mind me one bit.
Okay.
Larry, the same guys done well in 5 fish when they moved over to Bass Pro Tour, and the same guys will do good over there. We've tried to catch the biggest fish, that we can every time we're out, even though it's all you can catch deal. So it's not a big deal. There'll be a few less net rigs thrown, but yeah, I think it's going to be about the same. And that's not going to be a big factor in anything. It'll just be great fishing. The fans get to see all we catch out there anyway, so with live and all. So
they're everything.
I qualified for Red Crest, which is our championship.
I was getting ready to say, it's coming up here February, March. And
that's right. I'm sure Ron Wong will be in there.
I'm going to be there to interview Mark Rose.
And just getting after it,
like
he always did.
Well, and I love to see your family there. You have great family support, Mark, and
Well, we love seeing you too, Ron. You're always so courteous to us and give us a lot of love on media and all, so we appreciate it.
And the Red Crest means a lot to you, though, Mark. I mean,
it does, man.
Yeah.
But I've won Angler of the Year. I've won tournaments. I've won, had some titles, but I've never won that
one.
FLW championship, which is now the
Red Crest.
And so I've come close. Had some seconds and thirds and fourths, but never won it. So
how's Lake Norman set up for you, Mark?
It's going to be a great pre-spawn tournament. Be a lot of docks and bluffs and shaking heads and all that kind of stuff being thrown. Those fish will be just before the spawn, so it'll probably be as good a time of a year as you could ask for. It'll be a lot of jigs skipped around docks and a lot of herring-type baits thrown, so it ought to be great, Ron.
And, when in talking about that, it's also noted for a lot of spotted bass. But the winter, you're going to have a couple of largemouths, good ones.
Yeah. Spots are big over there now. They used to not be, but
is it because of the blueback herring?
Yeah, it is. Sure is.
I think we mentioned that many times on these things, but I know that there's work to be done. So what's up first for you?
Well, this tonight, as a matter of fact, I'm going to Missouri to tell outdoors men and women how much God loves them and died for them and wants to pay the penalty, or already has paid the penalty.
Way to go!
All they need to do is just put their faith in Him, and that's my heartbeat.
That is your heartbeat.
A whole lot.
Yes, yeah. Well, I'm glad you're keeping up with that. I'm glad there are some wild game dinners coming back, and I will mention right now that I'm going to speak at Trinity Baptist in Cordova's Wild Game Dinner in first Thursday in March, and I've learned that my good friend Buck Gardner is going to be speaking at Piperton the Saturday before that. I think Seth Fields, the world champion duck caller, is going to be at that one. So, folks, if you need a speaker, Mark Rose is your man. If you can't get Mark, call this old man. That's just
right.
that's my new speech.
Mark is so wonderful. That's
my newbie. I'm available if Mark's not available. And
hey, I want to tell everybody also, Larry, on every Bass Pro Tour event.
Yes, tell them.
Those things start on a Sunday.
Yes.
45 minutes before daylight, before we take off, on every one of them, we'll be doing fishing church.
Yes,
it's
you
not
will.
just me. It's
it's a lot of
all
them.
these fishermen come away from their home churches.
Yes,
it's just an opportunity for us to worship while we're on the road for the MLF family. But they're on Facebook Live.
Yeah,
they'll be on my Facebook page, Rose Outdoors.
Well, I got to
tell you.
They'll
also be on Ott Defoe's page live.
Yes,
so,
there will be.
Y'all feel free to worship with us if you're going to a softball game or a cheerleading thing, or you're traveling and can't be at your home church. Tune into our page and worship with us at Fishing Church.
I can tell you also, Mark, if you're down with cancer, and you're at home, the Fishing Church was very, very good for me.
I remember lifting you up several times on that, Larry.
Yes, you did, and it's one of those things, folks. Do it because they do it out of the heart, and there's a group of them standing around, and it was one of my favorite things that during my time, and I think that was wonderful for me. But Mark, we appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for being with us. Take care of yourself, and
look forward to seeing you down the road.
I don't believe in luck, man. So
I know
God gives you what you want.
It's always a pleasure talking to y'all.
All right, buddy.
Been around you guys a long time. Love you. Thank you for all you do.
Thank you. Tell your family hello, Bob. Okay, we'll talk to you. Thank you.
All right, we'll do. See you.
Thank you.
Mark Rose. Let me tell you, next week, John Gordon and Frank Barton will be in studio. And we're going to talk a little duck hunting as we get ready to close out the season coming up. The deer season, folks, we're going to get a little report on that next week. Because believe it or not, it's still going in the CWD units. This is the Young Sportsman's Weekend, so it's out there for the young folks. I'm not calling it a juvenile hunt. That's a 201 poplar, they say, but I'm not calling it. It's a young sportsman's hunt, and that's coming up this weekend. So, everybody be safe. And, Ron, we talk about this many a times. If it's 68 or 70 on Monday or Tuesday, hypothermia, still be,
Please
wear those jackets, man.
Wear those life jackets.
We just lost a person real recently.
It's happened too many times this past winter.
Yes.
Where somebody has not been wearing their life jacket and has lost their life. And I encourage everybody, wear your life jacket, and especially the duck hunters. I've seen a couple of videos now of guys that are going out in the dark on the water, and please wear your life jackets.
Well, I'm looking at the TWRA guide here, the deer hunting guide, and the regulations, and that young sportsman's gun muzzleloader archery is the day and tomorrow, the 14th and 15th, and then it opens back up. My good friend at Dave's Deer Processing out there, they are now closed on Wednesdays, y'all, but you can still drop your deer off. They have a drop-off place there for you right out on Burroughs Cemetery Road, right across from
Pipe Dream Butchery.
Yeah, right across from Slingshot Charlie's. That's the place that I go to take my deer, and you just want to visit around and everything like that. Go to tnwildlife.gov for all the information on the TWRA. Ron Wong, thank you, as always, for being with me and also filling in for me, and good to be here. Shelby, Happy New Year to you. All right, don't work too hard.
She does a great job.
All right, let's take our way out of here. As I say, it doesn't cost an extra cent to be a good sport. And what else, Ron?
God
bless the USA.